Hi everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into the essential resources of star trace ingots and control units in Once Human. These components play a vital role in crafting advanced ammunition and enhanced tactical items for both deviants and humanoids. We'll explore the specific applications and how they aid in your gameplay. Grab a drink, a snack, and prepare to have your mind mildly entertained. Alright, let's begin by inspecting the enhanced grenades, specifically those utilizing star trace ingots for their augmented effects against deviants. I'll start with the high explosive grenade. As you can see, during the crafting process, there are three distinct levels of enhancement. A basic bonus requiring 2 star trace ingots, a medium level bonus requiring 4, and a maximum bonus requiring 8. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will be showcasing the maximum bonus, which delivers a 25% increase in damage against deviants and a shield damage against deviants of 30%, effective against deviant warriors. The next grenade is the enhanced frost grenade. As you can observe during the crafting process, there are three distinct levels of enhancement, the same as the high explosive grenade. This is also available on the thermite grenade and the majority of these tactical items. So now let's do some damage testing. With a standard high explosive grenade, I deal 2 damage numbers, one hit for 7,227 and one for 14,455. Now let's have a look at the enhanced version. So now I am using the 8 ingot enhanced high explosive grenade and it deals 3 different damage numbers. First hit of 8,556, 2 hits of 1,711 and 1 hit of 6,673 on shield damage. Next, let's take a look at the enhanced frost grenade. So after throwing the normal enhanced frost grenade, I deal 7,007 per ad and 4,504 as shield damage. Now let's see how the Star Chase Ingot enhanced frost grenade does. So as you can see, after throwing the grenade, I deal 8,890 and 11,557 with a shield damage hit of 6,934. Now that grenades are done, let's move on to the new tactical items that came with the latest update. First we have the Mr. Wish rocket launcher. So let's see how it performs against the new Nightmare difficulty. So as you can see, although the rocket is very expensive, it is just so nice to cause this much destruction in the new Nightmare silos, with the Mr. Wish rocket launcher hitting for a whopping 409,118 damage. Again, expensive, but worth it for clearing silo rooms with tanky ads or boss rooms. Next, we have the new Wildfire Flamethrower. It's a little bit cheaper than the Mr. Wish rocket launcher to craft, but how does it fare in damage and room control? As you can see, not very good to be fair. Even after seeing if my Pyro Dino would buff it, I would rather just spend the extra materials and just wipe the room, rather than use this. It's a bit disappointing to be fair, as I was looking forward to this tactical item. And for our last Star Trace Ingot Infused item, it is going to be the Suppression AP ammo. For damage against deviants plus 25%, shield damage against deviants plus 30%, effective against super anomaly deviants, and ignores the special effects of the pollution deviants. To establish a baseline for our assessment, let's first examine the damage output of just the KVD Boom Boom with tungsten AP ammunition. For this, I will only have the KVD Boom Boom and the tungsten ammunition equipped, no cradle perks or armor. A precision weak spot hit counts for 720 damage. Subsequently, the KVD Boom Boom explosion accounts for 721, and my burn tick is 30. Next is the new Suppression AP ammo. So as you can see, my weak spot hit is 900. My KVD Boom Boom explosion is 901, and my burn tick damage is 38, which is indeed a 25% increase as shown here. For those interested in exploring the percentages further, I encourage you to utilize readily available online percentage calculators. A simple web search will provide access to numerous free tools, allowing for independent verification and personalized analysis of these damage values. The memetic required for unlocking this process becomes available during Phase 2, concurrent with the tungsten ingot memetic. Within the Infrastructure tab adjacent to the tungsten ingot, you will find the Stardust ingot memetic. Crafting Stardust ingots requires me to use the electric furnace, a process that costs me 60 Stardust ore and 15 Stardust salts per ingot. I'd like to take a short break to say thank you and that I truly appreciate your views and your subscriptions, and most importantly, the time that you've invested in my videos. Your support means the world to me. With that said, let's get back to the topic at hand. Moving forward, we'll examine the newly introduced control units. Let's delve into their acquisition, their impact on our tactical items, and their overall contribution to enhancing our gameplay. So how does one acquire these control units? They are obtainable through a couple of distinct methods. First, by opening weapon and gear crates within the Rosetta facilities, and secondly, by opening chests found within the Nightmare difficulty silos. Next, we'll examine the penetration ammunition, enhanced with control units. Damage against humanoid enemies plus 25%. Shield damage against humanoid enemies plus 30%. Effective against humanoid super anomalies. To maintain consistency in our testing parameters, I will again be utilizing only the KVD Boom Boom and comparing the performance of AP ammunition with penetration ammunition. As you can observe, tungsten AP ammunition yields a weak spot hit of 504, a KVD Boom Boom explosion damage with 937, and burn ticks of 39. Let's now evaluate the performance of penetration AP ammunition. Upon switching to penetration AP ammunition, the absurd weak spot hit damage is 630, the KVD Boom Boom explosion damage is 1171, and the burn tick damage is 49. These results are correct with a 25% damage increase shown here. Again, for those interested in exploring the percentages further, I encourage you to utilize readily available online percentage calculators. A simple web search will provide access to numerous free tools, allowing for independent verification and personalized analysis of these damage values. Next in our engagement against the Rosetta, I opt to re-evaluate the performance of the Mr. Wish rocket launcher. The results were, once again, highly satisfactory. For those familiar with this particular adversary, the effectiveness of this weapon is easy to see. Next on the list is the thermite grenade. A standard one hits for 4,887 and 1,145 burn, which increases. Now for the enhanced version made with 4 control units for the maximum boost. As you can see, I hit for 5,922 and burn of 2,245, which again increases over time. Next is the standard high explosive shrapnel grenade. As you can see, I hit for 7,305 one time. Now for the enhanced high explosive grenade, and as you can see, I hit for 8,853. And finally, to end it all off, I wanted to re-evaluate the wildfire flamethrower and see how it deals with not so tanky ads. And to be fair, it's not the worst. I mean, Mr. Wish is much better, but I can see this having some good applications later in the future. And on that note, I would like to say thank you to everyone that is watching. Feel free to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time.